Okay, so Pardison could have went about this situation a complete different way and still been able to keep majority of his target audience. If you don't know me, by the way, I am T Brady. I'm a marketing and brand strategist and publicist, and I break down brands on here called Bradyology. A little background about Party: he is a rapper and a songwriter, but a lot of people mainly know him for his songwriting. He's worked with dozens of other artists, but obviously we know him for working with Cardi B, and we also know of his top hit Backing It Up with Cardi B in 2018. Now, around that time, Party would never really speak that much, but he had a sex appeal that a lot of women liked, and he also had that big behind feminist tattoo and always spoke about like loving women and those type of things, right? So when he became in a relationship, a public relationship with Meg Thee Stallion, people really liked them together, and that was the most we really seen Party out and about. Now, when people speculated that they broke up and then it was confirmed, neither side said much of anything, so it was pretty much coast clear. Until Meg came out with her recent independent song called Cobra, and it was one line in there where she spoke about an ex cheating on her, and immediately people went and assumed it was about Party. Now, here's where I say that Party started to mess up at. After all that came out, he was writing, cryptic little messages on his IG story and insinuating that his ex was lying. Fast forward, he then drops a diss track about his ex. Now, personally, I would have handled this in-house, and I would have spoken to my ex to see if they can, clear my name. If it's not true, it's not true. Or I would have also made a statement that just says she's not talking about me, y'all. All love to Meg. I support her. Let's move forward. That's it. Reason being is because his ex is going through so much online already. I'm pretty sure he already knows everything that she's went through behind the scenes. So adding more drama just doesn't make any sense or help you in the fact that a lot of women, black women who are also a part of his target audience, supports his ex heavy. Stemming off of this diss track is where he releases that he's coming out with a project, and then he goes and do this press tour, and they're all asking him about Megan Thee Stallion and the situation and what is true and what is not true. So now nobody's really concentrating on getting to know you as an artist and you as a person and telling your story. They're only interested in the mess. Problem with using mess as the momentum to advocate for or promote your project is that the mess dies down after a while. And after the mess dies down, then your name dies down with it. Now, after he would have made that statement saying, I still support Meg, everything good, cool, I didn't do that, it's not me, then I would have gotten into maybe, or I would have waited for everything to die down a little bit. Then I would have gotten more into showing more of my personality if I was Party and showing more of a transparency in who I am as a person so that people can now know more about me as an artist. I would also continue to cater to the black women target audience that he has. In my opinion, I feel like Party could have been like the modern day LL Cool J in a sense. After establishing the foundation of who he is as a brand and then also continue to speak to his target audience, which is black women, then I would go into conversations about just relationships in general, toxic, relationships from a man aspect, and continue that LL Cool J type of vibe, sexiness type of appeal. Then I would drop the EP in the new year and continue the conversations of toxic relationships that he's been in before, those type of things, have conversations with women, get creative in music videos as if you are talking to a therapist or you are a woman's love counselor or something of that nature, right? Those are just some examples of what I would have done and how I would have moved if I was Party or on his team, just so this established him as a serious artist, a songwriter, and also continuing to build up his brand foundation while still keeping his heavily target audience of black women. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below.